Alright, so yeah, I welcome you. Welcome to Minecraft. Um, I'm, my name is the Master Joda, or you can just call me Joseph. It doesn't really bother me what you call me. But I decided I want to start a Let's Play series. Now, been thinking about this. Just don't mind that. I'll explain in a second. I've been thinking, what should I do for a Let's Play series? And you know, I'm pretty good at nutting out redstone. I may not make the most compact contraptions, such as this one over here is the beginning of a design which basically one of my mates, his name's Even Steven, was working on. Basically the idea is that if we grab this and a piece of glowstone, what it's meant to do, so we put the iron and then the glowstone there. What this does is it's basically a redesigned, or slightly redesigned version of one of the YouTubers that I watch. He made it's called a hipster door, and it's a design that I partially built because it had to be shrunk down, and it doesn't necessarily, the way he made it only works with a minimum of 3. Don't know why, but that's how I did it. And basically the idea of this circuit is that it'll pull this down, right? But then my circuit, and we actually have to put a grass block here. The idea of the circuit is that when I come and press this button over here, now it's only doing half the job. So I come and press this button over here. Alright, as you can see, cover this all up. Now there's no evidence that there's meant to be a light there. Now in theory, when we reverse that, when I get time, basically I just haven't been bothered to do that. When I get time, it'll reverse that, and the glowstone will switch back around, and everything will be. Basically, it hides the lights. Now, it's something Steven was working on. I'm not sure if he ever finished it, because I haven't really seen it on his channel. But I decided that I might have a go at it, and that's the basic way I've done it. All this will hopefully be made smaller, because it's not really very effective for one light to have this much circuitry. But my basic thought is that if I make the idea first, I can compress it later, which I will, which I do. I do compress it later, such as over here. If we come this way, this way, this way, this way, you won't be able to see it very well, but this way. That was my original attempt to make a triple piston extender. It failed. Don't judge. No, wait, hold on, which one is it? This one is a design I use for double piston extending. I use it for a triple door, 3x3 piston door. This is, I think, another triple piston extender, which it is. Yeah, okay. Excellent. So that's a triple piston extender just there. And so this is my idea for today. I saw on the YouTubes being YouTube, this design that one of my favorite YouTubers, CMD Minecraft, or CMB Minecraft, whichever it is, or was it CMB Redstone? I can't remember now. But basically, each of these, so we've got a whole heap of minecart chests, chests with minecarts. Why isn't it going on? Oh, on. Set it at the top. And what the basic plan is, you put your stuff in them, and then they come and get stored in that rail. So we turn that rail off, turn the 2 rails off, and then we push it down, and it'll stop, like so. Now we can make multiples of these, multiples and multiples, and basically what will happen is if we grab, I'm basically going to put all the rails on magenta wool for now. So yeah, my basic idea for the channel is inventing redstone while under the scrupulous eye of my viewers. So my episodes might end up something like an hour or so long while I work it out. Oh, this is the wrong colour. Oh well, doesn't matter. But that's okay because we're doing this for fun. Okay, now we need the rails instead of grass. We're all good. Okay. So in theory, we can just, after every rail, I think we need one of these. Power just to keep it going. And this will continue along, and so it'll continue till it gets to this. Might just set this up. What I might end up actually doing is cutting a lot, just so that you don't have to see the boring bits and pieces of when I'm doing random things like building this kind of stuff. So yeah, just so you're aware, so that I'm doing that. We'll get purple. Purple will work a bit better. Ah, that's what I was using. It's I meant to grab magenta wool. Oh dear. That's okay. It's okay. I knew what color I needed. And then bring it this way a few, and then we have a window like so. And so it'll come, we'll have that there. And then I think what we'll do is we'll put it like this, like that. That's not going to work. Like that, like that, like that. Alright, and so what that'll do, that's not going to work. Damn. No, yeah, it's not going to work. What we really want to do, nah, it's a bit of a conundrum. So this is. I just need to work out here how I'm going to set it up so that when I press the button to send it back, it starts again. Because yeah, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Okay, that'll do it for now. So, and bring this back along. We'll put one there. And so the basic idea of this is it's going to be going onto the Minecraft server that I play on for my chest room in my Dwarven City, because I'm fancy like that. Now, we actually need to also work out a rail changer system so that when I want a certain cart, I get that cart. I'm pretty sure if I put a torch under here like so, now this cart here, when I activate it, should simply just skip over like so. And yeah, see, this is why we need speed rails along here, because it slows down very quickly. Just keep pushing it along just so it keeps going. And we need a final, I think we'll need a final rail just there. Put a torch just beneath of it. We'll just fill this in. And we'll just push it all the way up. Alright, so there it is there. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I need it when I send it back that it goes back. So I'd actually need to invert the torch now. Invert this torch now to switch it back. So now if we press the button to send it back and we push it, off it goes. Back, up. Yeah. Or if we wanted to, instead of sending it up like that, we can not do it that way. We could have the minecart come up the back way like this. And have this track up the back for it to go along. We came up one too high actually. And it will come along here and get sent. That way we can have separate a separate system. So we need a power rail there, which, yeah, that'll work. Power rail will be fine. Put a torch underneath of it. Another power rail. Torch. Normal rail, which will send it along here. And then because we have it powered already, it's going to go down this channel. But this channel we want deactivated. So now, in theory, we grab our transportation, minecart with a chest. In theory, now we press this button, push, off she goes, back home, back home. No, that's not what we wanted. It did kind of what we wanted, but that's going to be a lot harder to control like that. So, but we can invert this one here, that's why. It didn't. Why isn't it inverting? Ah. Huh? Alright, we want to now activate that one and then activate that. No. Damn. Uh-oh, hold on. This is gonna get difficult very quickly. Let's start again. I think the best way is to start again. Alright, so come this way. Okay, so we'll build a nice long line, and then our detector carts are going to be along here, and then it's going to come around to our window, which is here. Window, okay. So then, because we're no longer going to bother, we don't need pistons at the moment. I might end up using pistons to help regulate things, but that's not important now. The power rail. Power rail. Power rail. Power rail. Okay. Put a block there, there. Let's power all these. Put another power rail there. No, I wanted a power rail there, piece of shit. Alright, just to make my life a little bit easier, we're just going to steal these up. Cool, cool. Alright, so, one last power rail. Alright. So that's the delivery system. I'm thinking that we'll put a separate line out from that one. 'Cause we don't want minecarts going on the same line, I don't think. So that's fine. So this is our return line. Return line, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Yep. Alright, now put that. Power rail. We're actually gonna need a power rail just here. Okay, now we'll worry about the return line later. So this is our return button, this, and then over here we'll have our wall of items. Alright. So that's our wall of items. So every we'll need to go. I think we'll also need to go. We can maybe go every 2. I don't know. We'll have to work this out. I'm sure this is very interesting to watch, but and then here. And we could call this a tutorial as well, because I'm working it out, so you get to see the end results, if it works. It's going to be a very crude system, unfortunately. Alright. So there's all of our rails, and we'll put... Shit. Didn't think of that. Hold on. We actually need to bring them all back, one like that. Alright, I'll cut you guys out here. Power rails turn, do they? And I welcome you back. Okay, so they're already done. We've got all of our lovely storage parts here. Alright, so they're all in the off position. And I've done the railing at the top as well. So we'll just quickly put this all down. And then we're also going to need powered rails up the top as well. Make it every few. Oh, hold on, we don't need that many. Then yep, okay. Put powered rail there just to make life a little bit easier. Then we'll bring it down, powered rail. Alright. And then we power all this rail. Alright, cool. I'm what you call... Now, don't try this at home. I'm what you call an expert. Not really. I suck at this, but anyway. So, with the return switch is going to allow us to turn that rail around. We need to invert that, however, and we'll do that by torch, redstone, torch, I didn't really think this through very well, did I? Hold on. Yeah, so block, redstone, torch, redstone, which will turn that one off, turning it back to normal. And we can just cover this, cover all this up. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's going to need to be glowstone. We're going to need glowstone. No, glowstone. Or any other transparent block would work too. I was thinking that using glowstone would be the best for now. Glowstone. Alright, and then we can just cover this up like normal. Alright, cool. So that's our return circuit. So when we click that, it doesn't do what I want it to. Huh? How do we do this? How do we do this? So we need that. We need that redstone there, so I'll just like that. Will that work? That'll work. Okay. Alright. It's kind of silly, but it'll work. It will do. Oh, I need glowstone there too. I hope that's long enough. It should be long enough. That should be fine. Alright. The next thing we need to work out is we're going to need to put an input to every single one of these guys. And basically, when we draw it down, so say when we activate this one here, what happens when we put a torch underneath it? Does that changes it to a switch track? Okay, cool. Yep. That's cool. That's what we want. So we need to these basically need to be on all the time, otherwise they're just going to switch track into the wrong way. Cool. What? Hopefully that's, yeah. We're gonna need to put a so many torches. That's fine. Alright. So that's that. We'll actually put block there to to make it not so confusing. Alright, so then those are all set, and so are these ones. So these ones are all set off, so when a cart comes up, for example, we'll just grab a cart, I'll show you guys. I'm sure you guys can see what's going to happen anyway, but I think you might like to know. Alright, so push the cart, off it goes. It's going to jump across all of those and come straight to the end, because there's no other one. That's not how we want it to go, though. What happens when we put a torch underneath this particular one? Nothing. It's not going to change. Alright, that's fine. What we need to do then is actually have an end track, like so. Put a torch. It's not joining up. Okay, there we go. That's all good. It's all good. We're all good. Alright, now we have the normal way it should go. And the cart will just bounce along, and because it's got nowhere to go, it'll go off the end. Alright. Next, we need to make it so that when, for example, we push this button wanting it to come to here, right, it'll activate it so that this track will be fine. It'll stay the same. In fact, we don't even need to worry about this side of the track, do we? No matter what, all we need to do is just activate that powered rail and it'll just go down. So that's that half. That's like half of it. Half of what I thought we needed to do, we don't need to do. So we can just seal them off. We don't even need to worry about it. Okay? Okay. So we need to actually put buttons. I'm just going to cut here. Just to put buttons on. And we're back. Okay, so what we need to do is say we activate this one. When we press this button, this powered rail here needs to change. Alright, so if we were to do this, how would we do it? Would we use pistons, is my question. I'm just curious, because if we just grab a piston like so, and for example, we could do it like this, where we we bring the piston up like that, bring it one out, and two out. Piston like that, and then what it does is we have a signal like so, set it out, and it'll actually draw the track back. Now that should switch back, but it doesn't. So that idea is not going to fly. Alright, that's not going to work. Oh, we could have a torch here. That'll switch it. And then have a torch. Huh. We could do... Oh, I might as well set up the torches too while we're at it. Torch there, 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 and torch there. Okay. Okay, so we'll need to invert all these, like... so. And then to make it a little bit easier, we'll just put glowstone between all of them. Oh, I don't need one that side, but that's fine. Alright, that's cool. And then... torch... Okay, so now they're all inverted back to normal, like so. Now how do we make it so that the torch stays on? So we want to make it so the torch goes off so that it goes onto this particular track when I push that button. So that button has to do two things. Activate. Oh. Yeah?
Hi, I'm just saying goodbye, so I'll see you
Bye.
next time.
Hopefully I get to drive you back.
Sorry?
Hopefully I get to come pick you up soon.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to have you. See you, Katie. Okay. So this button here needs to do two things. It needs to power this rail momentarily, so sending the car all the way down here. Alright. then that button also needs to turn this around by powering that, so that's turned around. Then this lovely button over here needs to send a signal alongside the track, actually, to deactivate all of them. However, we only deactivate all of them after the cart has returned. Sounds simple enough, really. It's not. What we can do... What can we do? We do this. Okay, so put a piston there. Block on top of the piston, right? And then next to this, we've got a repeater. Or then a torch. Okay, and so this is now... And then if we put a piston there... yeah, piston there. Torch there, block there, and then gotta figure out a way to turn this into a T flip-flop. We only have 2 spaces that we can use. Two spaces, because we have to deactivate each of them, so we need a way need to think about this one. So how can we... Well, I know if we do this and then... Okay, so we need to activate that one within 2 spaces. So we have this here, torch there, block here, piston there. Need to give this a quick pulse. How do we quick pulse? Quick pulse. Quick pulse. We have a quick pulse device over here, I think. Yeah, we do. Where's one of the quick pulse devices? Here it is. This is the quick pulse device here. If we can make it straight, which we can, I think, by doing this straighted. I think that's straight. That's straight now, isn't it? That's only 2 blocks wide. That'll work. Okay. I hope. Yeah. Okay. So if we come back over here, so we have torch. Oh crap, I can't even remember. I'm sorry, my memory is very terrible. Torch with the 2 pistons running into it. So sorry, 2 repeaters. Okay, yeah. So we have that torch, redstone, repeater, repeater, block, full delay, block, torch, button. Aha! And that is a bud switch. Yeah. The issue is building multiple of these side by side because of that. Fuck. Ball sacks. The other thing we can do, could try, is place another piston upside down, block, oh hold on, no, we build it, need to build it, a piston one lower, remove that, have our block here, we definitely need a hole there, repeater, and then repeater. And then that. So in theory, if we press this button, this should send a pulse here to these, through to these, which will push this down quickly, but send a very quick pulse through this, which will grab that. Okay, alright, let's try it out. It worked! Haha! Okay, we need to make this quicker. Okay, okay. Let's try. Put that there like that, which probably won't work. Which means that we need to remove that block. It's too quick now. Fuck. But it's such a good idea. Put this back. Put a repeater. 0 ticks there. That should be working. I don't know why it's not. Huh? Okay, I'm just curious. How is this block up? Okay. That's odd. Alright. other thing we can try. Oh, hold on. That's an idea. We just can put that, some sand. That'll work. Like that. Cool. It's got to work out. Oh, okay, it's breaking it. Okay. Jeez. Okay, that's new plan. We just need to deactivate this, right? So, if once we put sandstone, I get sandstone again. Oh, I didn't grab pink wool this time. I'll bring you guys back when I figured this out. All right. Alright, so it's not the most economically sound solution, but I did it. Okay, so this is a quick pulse thing. Probably make a smaller version, I know. Don't care. I managed to do it. The reason it's so tall is because I made it one wide, and when you're making things one wide, but you have to make them taller, obviously. But yeah. I don't know, I think it's a pretty cool design. Basically, you hit the button, that torch turns off, which turns this torch on, which gives this turns this on just quick enough to give this a very short pulse. And proof of concept, it works. Perfectly. Okay, and which means we can turn the track on and off simply by putting a pulse into that. Cool. Oh. Alright. Cool. So now I have to build 1,000 of these. This is going to be so resource. This is pretty resource heavy. The other thing you could do, which I've just worked out you can do, which is pretty cool, I think, is because the fact you've got two sets of tracks, you can put one there, have it go down, a bit more, yeah, a bit down, a bit more, yep, and you can put a second one there. Hopefully, just push it. Perfect. Okay, you can have two, and so we'll call on this one here, and it'll go down, come out here, and then yeah, well, this one's active. Okay, that's cool. We've got that one active at the moment. Excellent. Alright, so, and then when we press the return button, I'll push it. Oh, it didn't come out all the way. That's not cool. Press return button, push. Off she goes. Back on home. Return system worked perfectly, and it pushes it. No, you're not allowed to come back, but this will switch back around and prevent it from coming back, and here we go. Yeah, here, if we just oh, no, this one won't move anymore. Excellent. Okay, cool. I'll just test that out. It's not coming all the way, which means we'll need to put track just there. That's fine, that's all set, it's all good. Okay. Well, there's your proof of concept. Really all you need to do now is have basically you just need to move these torches from there up to here. like so, to turn them around, just so it doesn't interfere with the button, and then bring the button underneath, like so. Think about here is where, yep, that's where the power rail is, so you need to have your torch just here, like so, torch just there. And so what you're going to do is have this here, the repeater, or if you really wanted to, rather than doing that, you could have a torch here, just make it one lower, have this repeater come through, like so. So this is the signal from the button, and we can put it right underneath the button, and because they're all spaced 2 apart, you just come through, and you just can bring it right on through. Hopefully that torch won't affect down here, which it will not. Excellent, excellent. What's this doing here? I can probably seal this hole up, but it's good that it's here anyway. Keep coming through. It's very, you gotta be really resource heavy, but ooh, we didn't want to break that, did we? Oh yeah, no, that's fine. We've come too far actually. Oh dear. We got 1, 2. Okay, cool. So in theory, what we want to do is actually torch there. Torch there, torch there. Oh, actually, we'll just put a torch there. And then that'll deactivate this. So we'll have repeater, line of redstone all the way back. You'll have to repeater this up because it won't reach all the way. Hate that. Really hate that. Oh, we could make a hole there as well to get out. Get out here. Alright, so that's all set up like that. And then behind here, you'll have coming off this line. Actually, you want this line to come down this way, otherwise it could react badly. And then you'll have a line of repeaters. Just following down this way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and then come along. Here we'll have to replace that with a cornerstone of redstone. We'll put that like that. Oh, actually, nope, whoops. Okay, fucked up there. We want to actually come and make the corner there. I'll bring this along, and then you basically, once it reaches there, you can just put a line of redstone along, or, well, you have to repeater it as well, and then it'll work. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, and so, that's that. Now, in theory, when we press this button, the Minecart, which I'm now about to put into the storage position, so you'll have to, oh, well, that was well done. Oh, what? Why is this one? Oh, whoops. I'd rather have it not work at all and just fall off the edge than fall into a different position and break something. So, lane is now set up. We press this button. In theory, it should, okay, or won't fall. Cool too, cool too. Ah, that's what we didn't do. Alright, well, now let's try to, hold on, it's probably switched this position. Which is what we want. We want that like that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, now we press the button. In theory, Minecart should fall. Position switched. Comes out to say hi. We'll just delete this minecart because we already had one. Put that track back. What are you doing, Joe? What are we doing? What are you doing? Go home, Joe. You're drunk. Okay, alright. track put back down. We go, oh yeah, hi, put what we want in the chest, press this button, send the track back, the cart back. Off it comes, and it's back in its slot, and then they're all reset. And there was plenty of time too. It was plenty of time for that cart to get back. But we want to add a bit of extra time. Oh, we need to reset this too, so that and it will reset this. Everything is reset, and the carts will just flow along back to their original position. That is how you build a minecart chest system. This has been Master Jonah. I hope you enjoyed watching me epically, well, pretty shittily work out how to do this. Word to the wise, if you're actually going to do this in survival, I wouldn't recommend it. Unless you want to be that fancy. Well, because you've got so many repeaters like this in reality. And then at the same time, you've got to build one of these for each slot of your Minecart track, which is just absolutely ridiculous. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. I just want to do this for a proof of concept. But if you really wanted to add more carts per track, so say you wanted this cart to be filled with, I don't know, cobblestone, you'd make this higher, and you'd have to make this higher up as well. Now, in theory, this would be behind a wall, and you'd have a sign just there to tell you what's in it, and all this would be hidden except for this part here. If you really wanted to, which I'm not going to do because that'd add more complexity to it, you'd be able to press this button, and then you'd have to press, so you'd have here like so, and then you'd have 3 of these slots along here, and then you'd have a button, you'd press 1, 2 or 3, and it would just send it back, and it would just be complicated, add more complexity to it. But there you go. You've seen how I did it. You've seen my tutorial. You can pretty much count this as a tutorial now because it works. It's a bit sloppy, but yeah. This is Master Jonah signing off. Thanks for watching. See you next time.